Matthew. So this is from the bottom half of the draw, and as you can see, there's big news because the former world champions and the winners here 2 years ago, Aaron Char and Sowi Eek, who lost in the final of last week's Arctic Open. They've been beaten in the first round by Ardianto and Hidayat from Indonesia, new Indonesian pair, so that is a huge shock. Here come the Grimley twins.
From India, Rankireddy and Shetty.
And the Asian Games gold medalists, Rankireddy and Shetty.
From New Zealand.
Well, they come into this event in great form because they've been in the final of their last two tournaments that they've played. The Hong Kong Open and the China Masters a week later, so two finals in 2 weeks. And how wonderful to see them back after all the injury problems and personal problems as well. Well, this will be a third meeting between these two pairs. And both of the previous two encounters have been won by Rankireddy and Shetty. Last time they met was in the first round of the Indian Open 2 years ago. So I'm not sure how much we can read into that result. 13 and 15 in 41 minutes.
Red or black?
In Delhi.
Red call, black for you. Black, your choice. At that side.
So the Grimley twins choose ends.
Receive, who will serve? Christopher will serve. Thank you.
So the Grimley twins from Glasgow. And I think it's Christopher nearest to us as we're looking down on the court at the moment. Have been as high as 34 on the world ranking. He actually went down one place yesterday when the new world rankings were published, went down to 41. So that is, oh no, I'm not sure that's the right way round. Are you, Steen?
Well, I think this is Matthew.
Anyway, we know they're both 25 years of age, and Matthew is the older by an hour and 6 minutes. I know that, so.
Wow.
41, as I was saying, on the world ranking, and 177 is about 5'10". So now I think we're right. I think that is indeed Matthew. They were silver medalists at the European Junior Championships back in 2018 when the event was staged in Estonia. Had a couple of quarterfinals this year in Canada. That's probably their best result of the year so far. Canada was a 300 event as we look at Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy. 25 years of age from Umalapuram in Andhra Pradesh state. And they, as I was telling you, are former world number ones, a total of 18 weeks across 3 different spells. Chirag Shetty is the older of the two, as you can see, from Mumbai, formerly known as Bombay, and he is very slightly taller, 2 centimeters taller, that's 6'1". So the two finals for the Indian combination from 12 tournaments so far this year. And not only have they had their injury problems, but a family bereavement for Rankireddy. That meant they missed a large part of the season earlier this year. Trish Gubb from New Zealand is our umpire for this one. And service judge Loro from Greece. interesting with the names on the back of the shirt, Steen, that it's just Grimley and Grimley. Now, if we had two players from Asia called Chen and Chen, there would be a requirement to put their given name initials on as well.
Yeah. I think there should be here as well if you have the same surname.
Yeah. So just about ready for the announcements. One final practice serve from Matthew Grimley. Ooh, better have another one. Yeah, that's better.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Christopher Grimley and Matthew Grimley, Scotland. And on my left, Chirag Shetty and Satvik Saraj, Rankireddy, India. Christopher Grimley to serve to Satvik Saraj, Rankireddy. Love all. Playing.
So it is Christopher Grimley who gets this first round men's doubles underway. Oh, that's just long at the back line.
Service over.
I was saying in the introduction, Steen, it's lovely to see the Indian pair back playing well. Of course, they were disappointed with losing both finals in Hong Kong and in Shenzhen at the China Masters, but I thought there was real progress back to the sort of form that took them to be world number ones.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And this proves the old saying or motto or whatever it is, experience, that one of the most important things to play well is to show up every day, being able to practice, being able to play the matches and so on. If you're injured or ill or whatever over and over again, then it becomes difficult. So the more you can practice, the more you can play, the better for your game.
2-all.
It's just wonderful when the Indian pair are attacking. They have a devastating attack.
Service
Both tall
over.
athletes,
3.
both very powerful smashes. Which, of course, begs the question, Steve, what have the Grimley twins got to do to counteract that?
That's going to be a really, really tough task. They've got to try and match the Indians in the service situation. They're really, really good in the service situation, the Grimley twins. And they're also quite strong from above, playing above the tape level. But they are more used to playing on a European circuit, so to speak, and the evaluation is more based on a European scale than on a world scale. And if they lose control of the rallies, I think they're going to end up in big problems.
Yeah.
So stay in control from the go.
Well, they've made a good start. Good flick serve again. Oh, no, it's just long.
It's gone long.
Service
Oh,
over.
it's just long.
And then they
4,
can hope that
5.
the shuttle speed, as has been a little bit to the slow side so far, can help their defense a little bit. Get a little bit extra time to react.
5-all.
Nice play by Rankireddy and Shetty to outmaneuver their opponents there and get on the attack.
That's the attacking play we were alluding to. Nice.
7-5.
You know, Steen, that the Grimley twins, I understand, are not identical twins. They're just ordinary twins.
Yeah.
Because they look so similar.
They look very, very similar.
There's their coach, Robert Blair.
Same gear, same outfit, same kind of shoes.
Same haircut.
Yeah.
8.
And I know that we're not in Scotland, but it's as close to home soil as it can get, because both of them play for the local Danish league club here in Odense.
Right.
And there might be...
Service
Oi.
fault called too high.
Service fault called on
Service
Rankireddy.
over. 6-8.
That brings to an end a run of 5 straight points. That's a good serve. That was a bit of a tumble.
Difficult here,
Service over.
where the
9.
service situation is getting challenged by players of that are used to play at a higher level than the Grimleys normally play at. I actually feel that the playing conditions here also tend to favor Shetty and Rankireddy a little bit. They don't mind so much slow shuttles. I mean, they've got those big smashes. Shetty with the steep smash, and Rankireddy with a very, very powerful smash, so they can put it away anyway.
Yeah, I like that.
Good
smash.
placement, yeah.
Yeah.
Long. No.
Service over. 10-7.
Excellent play.
Service over.
That cross-flat forehand from Matthew Grimley set it all up. No. This one that comes here.
Yeah, it was flat over the net.
Yeah.
Very flat, wasn't it? Flat and fast. Well taken as well.
9.
That time
10.
from Christopher Grimley on top of the net.
Good
Lovely.
play.
Oh, there's a big gap. And that created by
11-9.
wayward placement of the smash straight onto Chirag Shetty's racket.
Over. If we are, we can't just
Lovely.
try and whip over. We've got to stand
So
and get
11-9
them
at the
stretched
mid-game
off
interval
balance and
in
stand up
favour
and
of
at
the number
finish. Try
6
and get the
seeds
block,
from
try and get the
India.
push through. So whenever we're getting this net player, we can beat them with the speed. Expose the sides and then the back player round early. So I want to see that early, that we push them off to then get the block. We're doing well there, getting this angle down, even if we're up at the back, some stop drop, because they can lift out the back easily here, but stop dropping up the court, don't let them tease. If there's a tease up early, maybe we've got to push them off first one, but again, racket's ready, so we'll push, we're expecting a back
20
card.
seconds.
But once they're below tape, we're getting good
Court
chances,
one,
but we've got to challenge
20
that net, we've got to
seconds.
challenge that mid-court. Can't just give it away all the time, okay? Come on, guys.
Players on court. 11-9. Play.
Lot of emphasis on the coaching there from Robert Blair on
Shetty.
getting
Play.
on top of the net.
Yeah.
11-9 the advantage to Rankireddy and Shetty. Oh, yeah, you can't afford anything loose.
No.
When Shetty's there.
That would, against a lot of other opponents, have been a good shot, but not against Chirag Shetty.
Very efficient with the put away.
Service over. 10-13. Wipe the court, please. Michelle. If you wish. Take the court, please.
They've played quite nice, I think, in the attack with their rotational play and their speed of movement, Christopher and Matthew Grimley. It's not always they convert it and score from there, and I guess their attack is
10-13.
not as strong as the Indians, obviously. But sometimes it's also sort of like being content with the score. It's okay, we're within three, so that could change easily. It's gone long as well.
I've been impressed with the Grimley twins so far. They've done well. Good flick serve.
Yes.
They've used that flick serve quite brilliantly today so far.
Gone long as well. Brilliant.
Yeah. And just 1 point in it.
13.
Yeah, caught way off balance.
Thank you.
Shetty.
Court. Play.
Excellent block.
All.
And 4 straight points to get back level. This has been really good serving from
14.
Matthew, hasn't it?
Exactly. And Shetty and Rankireddy, they've got to realize that they need to reduce the pace a little bit in the flat game. See if they can get it below the tape.
5 straight points and into the lead. Oh, between the legs.
It's gone long again.
6 straight points.
13.
Nice block. Oh, that's a pity. Push from Matthew.
Service over.
Just long of the back line.
14.
And
15.
what a good run of points on his serve. Kang Kim-hee looking a little bit not nervous, but concerned, I think, on the coach's bench for the Indian pair.
Service over. 16.
I mean, this is about the time where if I were the Indians, I would realize, hey, at the moment we're getting beat in the service situation in the flat game, so why don't we just block it off and get on to a full attack? Patience, perhaps even play a drop shot the first time.
Service over. 15-16. White court, please.
This is a pity, this little break from the Scottish perspective.
Yeah.
Line judge.
And the momentum
Line
was with
judge.
them.
Over here. Thank you. Service over.
It's threatening at the net, that time from Christopher. But it's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're moving quickly. No hesitation, he's on his way forward the moment he hits that defensive shot.
That's a super serve.
18-15.
Oh, he had a wonderful run on his serve before, Matthew. Brilliant defence. There was an inevitability about that rally with the Indians attacking.
There was.
18.
And I think in the long run, the Scottish pair, they need to come forward in those defensive situations. When Shetty is lying a little bit bent over backwards on the backcourt, you don't take a step backwards, you have to take a step forward to give yourself better opportunities. And the risk is, of course, that he's hitting straight through you, but I think in the end, in the long run, the outcome is the same as if you go backwards.
Missed it. That's a wild one from Christopher.
17-18. White court.
I like the fact he was trying to take it early.
Yeah.
Just block. We can all be wise after the event, Robert.
And then when you block and you end up losing the rallies, you got to take your chances at the net. I've been there, done that.
Thank you.
Oh, this has been fascinating so far. This is terrific.
Now it's crunch time, so
Yeah.
can they keep the momentum? Can they keep their sort of adventurous style in the offense and the service situation?
Oh, it's well in. Crikey,
Service over.
that's a misjudgment.
19-17.
2-point advantage and 2 points away. from the opening game, the Grimley twins. I wonder how many would have predicted this.
Good serve again. Oy.
Oh, he's missed it. Would you believe it?
20. Game point, 17.
3 game point opportunities for Christopher and Matthew Grimley against the former world number ones and the Asian Games gold medalists. All good. Opening game to the Grimley twins from Scotland.
By Christopher Grimley and Matthew Grimley, 21-17.
21-17 confirms our umpire. Opening game in 20
So it
minutes.
has to be similar on this side.
What?
But I can't give away the lift, obviously.
An
because
astonishing
there's another smash it a
and
bit off
wonderful
a bit.
performance by the
But looking
Grimley
for how
twins
we
in
change
this
it, so
opening
it's
game.
not how do we spread the play.
So when they open up, when we are front, one back, one.
How can we use that block? Because they're not doing...
You try not to drive, but they drive, they already open, they're ready. Either you keep slow or you block first. Huh? Okay? Other than that, they seldom play net one. They seldom play net. So all of you try to go, if whoever wants smash, the front player throws a big back. Sometimes they drive straight, sometimes they drive cross. This one, you go the combine first. Don't try to focus a lot of front. Remember, one front, one back. So they go up is okay, but inside.
Because they're looking more to come off. Sometimes Shetty presses, but there's a lot of gap just to block into. And they've not done well at the net. We're dominating that little exchange. So we have to be strong in those areas. Keep thinking about the serves, so not straight on the body. Use your out wide one. It worked well. Rankireddy is doing it. Keep using our freaks. Keep changing in.
When you say on the body, you mean tee or?
It's too much coming here. That's what they like. They'd used the wide one. He wasn't good at it, but we used it once. We got a cheap point.
Yeah.
Let's use it a bit more. Get them uncomfortable, and then we'll get them more off the middle. Don't let them get into a good pattern.
20 seconds.
Okay? So we stay strong at the start,
Court one,
okay?
20 seconds. Who will serve? Second game. Love all. Play.
So Christopher and Matthew Grimley of Scotland, 1 game to the goods against the number 6 seeds and former world number ones, Rankireddy and Shetty.
Service over.
I think it's important that the
Love.
Grimley twins team keep their momentum going.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be interesting to see when they get into the defense, because we heard first Tan Kim Hurt on the Indian side saying he wanted the front court player to come out a little bit, but Robert Blair, he actually had anticipated that, and I think he told his players to block some of the defenses. So that's going to be really interesting to see
1, 2.
who's correct about that one.
Yeah, well played.
Good play, super play.
2 all.
They've got to up their pace and attention level, Shetty and Rankireddy.
Wait the court, please. Line judge.
This is a real first round match.
You know, when you could that you've had one.
And I have a feeling that they've underestimated these two a little bit, the Indian pair.
Have underestimated the
The
Scots.
Grimleys, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I don't really blame them, because so had I. I think they've played a fantastic first game.
That's well
Service
put away.
over. 3-2.
Yeah,
Service over.
well played by
3
Christopher Grimley.
all.
Gosh, both of them have really hunted the net well, and both
Yeah.
of them have served extremely well so far. Grimley brothers.
Service over. 4-3.
There's a lot more space there at the net than he thought, Matthew Grimley. Didn't have to play it that close.
That's well left.
6-3. Matthew.
Oh, good placement of the smash
Service
from
over.
Christopher Grimley.
And not a full power smash at all.
6.
Just good placement.
Look how he moves back as well. That's excellent play. Been a sort of sides attack formation.
Service over. 7-4.
Well, as far as my records are concerned, Steen, there's never been a doubles pair from India across all 3 doubles disciplines that have ever even contested a semi-final here at the Denmark Open.
No.
And I say as far as my records are concerned because there are some semi-finalists dating back to the early stages of the Open era that are simply missing.
Yeah. So no Indian doubles players have been in the semi-final.
In the Open era.
Yeah, I mean, the only ones that I could sort of have as challenges could be Diju and Guta Jwala in the mixed doubles, or Jwala and Punapa in the women's doubles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Indian players have won 3 titles here, though. 2 men's singles. 45 years ago, Prakash won, beating Morten Frost in the final.
Yeah.
And of course, then 8 years ago, Kidambi Shrikant. Do you remember he won 2 titles in 2 weeks? Didn't he go on to win the French Open the following week?
So we have
I think
to win
you're right.
that net. We
Yeah.
have to win the mid-court. Be more
And
aggressive
Simon
going
Ewell,
forwards.
Yeah.
And
of
then
course,
deal
won
with the
here.
lefts.
Can't believe that was 13 years ago. 2012 she won. Time flies. Healthy lead now from
Out. Service
Rankireddy and
over.
Shetty. That's
5,
his second
8.
service error. And he's been faulted once.
They're returning really well at the moment, Shetty and Rankireddy.
5.
The first 3 service returns of this second game here were a little bit off. Served it out towards the corner to Shetty, and then 2 flick serves. I think they've become too predictable in their services as of late. That means the last 2. That's wide.
Out. Service over. 6.
Well, I make that
10.
4 points gifted away so far by the Indian pair from their serves.
Good play.
You know, I really like Matthew's flick serve.
Yes, me too. And they've got to be alert to the fact that if the Indian pair is a little bit off balance, then there's a chance for counter-attacking, and they've got to go for it. Robert Blair urged them to win the mid-court area before. And that's one, when you see that the opponent is a little bit out of balance, it doesn't matter if they have a chance to play it down below the tape. Let them do that, but you've got to overcover that front court and get an advantage, because, I mean, strength-wise, physical strength-wise, there's no doubt, in my opinion, that, I mean, take a look at them. The Indian pair is bigger and stronger.
Yeah. Short. So to the mid-game interval, and it's a 4-point advantage for Rankireddy and Shetty, but the Grimley twins have taken the opening
I think
game.
there are the 2 things really here. Shetty's serve, that we don't try and dive in. We're getting that rack out early to reach, so we're as air as we can, and just go hard push at it. Try to skip the tape, and if we can get down the sides, brilliant, but obviously on the forehand side, that's quite tough dipping in, so it might be at the body, but he's not really killing the next, he's just tapping through. So 1 there and the back person up the court to try and take early, and then expose the sides. Then I want this sharp push through. And again, feel good about even sometimes the cross, because we're faster in the mid-court. We've got to push and be ready. Their racket skills are where they're dangerous. So it's coming off the body when we do 2 or 3 in a row, hitting Shetty coming in. So try to expose that core. And then we split off and the other one press up, okay? Even when they come aggressive at us, back in and look for the block. So often they're front and back, so we can change that angle, guys.
So 11-7 the advantage to Rankireddy and Shetty. And that was fascinating, Steve, because there was very precise tactical advice there from Robert Blair.
Yeah, it was exactly instructions on what to do in specific situations.
No, it's gone long.
12-7.
Other thing he said that he thought his players were quicker in the mid-court area than their opponents.
Quicker on their feet.
Nice.
Service over.
Put away by Christopher.
8-12.
I would like to see Shetty and Rankireddy now, when they're up here 4 points and things are looking a little bit better for them. Once in a while, just play a lift to the back line. It doesn't have to be a high lift. It can be a lift with pressure, but make the court big for the 2 Scottish guys.
That's another one gone long.
Service over. 13-8.
Oh, big decision. Crikey, what defence. Nicely taken from Chirag Shetty.
14-8.
Wow, it was dangerous to look round. Do you think the slower shuttles are having a bigger effect on the Indian pair than on their opponents because they're so reliant on their big smashes.
Yes, and mentioned it earlier before you came in on the commentary here that I feel the slow shuttles, all other things equal, benefit the faster players because you get yourself in a better position. So if you're not as fast as your opponent, you've got to have better shot quality or racket skills. So I think it benefits them a little bit, but I have a feeling that Shetty and Rankireddy, well, they're not really firing on all cylinders mentally.
No, I think you're right.
And that can be a really, really dangerous feeling.
Play.
An approach, because all of a sudden you are in bigger trouble than you would like. Now it seems like they're weathering the storm here in the second game.
That's Matthew's second service error.
Good play.
Service over.
Nice third shot from Shetty.
Service over.
I don't think he was expecting his first one to come back. Rankireddy didn't seem ready for that last one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good run.
Yeah.
Service over.
And 3 points away from a third and deciding game. Rankireddy and Shetty. No, that's way long.
19-10.
I think this match so far has really shown how much of a difference the drift can make on a game.
Yeah.
20. Game point.
No opportunity to play to the back of the court with any sort of pace. It goes long as far as the Grimley twins are concerned. And now 10 opportunities. That's wide of the centre line too. My goodness.
11-20.
Long of the back line, and it is one game all. 21-11 to Rankireddy and Shetty. And we will be treated to a third and deciding game. Only 37 minutes for 2 games. In fact, the match clock has just ticked over to 38 minutes.
We've got
but
one
that's
game to
still
challenge them, to be ready.
Incredibly
Here,
quick.
we get out in front to 11. The pressure's on them. It's big. It's about first to make that breakaway, to be focused on where we're doing it. How we deal with the serve return. Too often we play on to Shetty. He blocks the front line the whole time. And we go, oh, did he do that again? Let's get there. Let's change that direction. Let's not lift up to him in these situations. We know what's happening. Let's be there. The same for those pushes. We're pushing back, we're ready, and we stop off. It's a tease through. Now, it might be a trick, but we've got to be on that early, okay? So maybe we push down, hold aside, so they encourage them to flick up the other. But we've got to get, once we're late and we're doing poor lifts from mid-court, we're getting beaten in those scenarios. So we've got to stay on top. We've got to use that work rate because they haven't lifted. They're not lifting in these scenarios unless we get really low. So I want to challenge that net. I want to get the midcourt. This is our sole focus. If they lift, we deal with that after and the whole thing. So that is everything. And again, if we're early, it's not a soft on. They're looking to come forward straight. But the push throughs to the side, then we can stand off, square off, and they have to hit through us. That's when we're doing well, okay? Especially sometimes these flat flicks in the backhand through. Obviously, if it's Rankireddy, better for us. Same with the net, that we're getting those pushes, stuff down the side. And think about that. So every time we're off balance and we're doing an average smash down the middle or at the body, they're straight drive back. We're getting counter. So use a drop shot. Set a good position and then think about a change of angle. How do I bring the net player into it? How do I smash across to do it rather than letting them come straight back at us? Okay? So nice bravery. Don't back off for a minute.
So 1 game all. And here
Final
we go
game.
with the third and deciding game.
Love all. Play.
Rankireddy and Shetty won the second game to 11. The Grimley twins having won the first to 17. Everything to play for. Oh, that wasn't the best of serves. Well, Steen, once again, I was impressed with Robert Blair's coaching and how precise he was. For those who weren't with us during the 2-minute timeout there, just concisely summarise what he said.
Yeah, he said it's super important. The most important thing is dominating on the front court, getting on top of the tape. The Indians are not lifting. They didn't even lift when they could in the second game. And there's some specifics as to who is the better player to challenge on the front court. If they have a half a chance in the attack, don't go for a weaker smash, because the Indians will counter-attack, play a drop shot instead, and then try, that's what I got out of it, if they try to play flat and go sort of through the net player, it's better if it's Rankireddy than if it's Shetty. They feel that Shetty is the better net player.
I think I do agree with that.
Yeah. Oi. Then he said something about when you get the attack and get the lift, think about how you can play the net player in. Oi.
Good rally. Yeah. Oh, that's a pity. Final defensive error from Matthew Grimley.
White court, please. 3, 2.
And there's different scenarios in that, how you play the net player in, and obviously that's something that you should have in the toolbox from the practice, that what are we choosing in these situations. If you have a super strong net player compared to the other pair, you can go a little bit more flat and fast-paced. If you have an unexperienced net player that's not really comfortable at the net, you have to go more steep to give higher lift to go back. You can have certain placements that will most likely provoke certain returns and so on. So that's sort of like relying on the toolbox. He's serving really well.
Oh my goodness.
That's the third time.
Service over.
It's not for him, but second time for Rankireddy. Shetty's had one as well.
Total miss it. This lands before the shuttle's even reached his partner. Oh, not quite.
Not quite, but it looked like that.
Oh, I'm being very harsh now.
Oh, yeah, that's good play.
Yeah.
Service over. 4, 3.
That's also what he warned them about, Robert Blair, that the Indian pair was stronger in terms of racket skills. So just playing exactly where they stand is not an advantage to the Grimley brothers.
I need less time in between serving and receiving, okay?
Good umpiring. Just warning the players about the amount of time between serving and receiving. It's pushed long.
Service over. 4 all.
The player also talked about the situation that Shetty is trying to play the creative shots, so he urged his players to stay aggressive, stay close to the net, and when they finally get the lift, well, then we'll deal with that later. There is the beautiful flick serve again.
5-4.
Umpire just confirming the line judge's call. She thought it was in. That's, as you say, Steve, I mean, that's just a fantastic flick serve. Ooh, looking at it again. Must have caught the outside edge of the line.
Yeah.
Flick.
I know they lost this rally, the Grimleys, but they still started, in my opinion, in a better position because they had Rankireddy out of position on the backcourt. So they had lots of, well, they had several opportunities. I really think they should flick him more often than not.
Nice.
Good play, good play.
That's great awareness from Rankireddy.
That's super play.
Nice. Anything you can do.
5.
Christopher Grimley totally deceived by that flick serve. Well left.
Service over. 6-7. Wait the court, please. Yes, you shuttle.
Way long. Will never be beyond a quarter-final of a World Tour event, these brothers. Canadian Open last year, when that was a 500 event, so that was probably their best result.
Yeah.
And then in Saarbrücken.
Change his angle, okay?
A little bit concerned with their development pathway, that a couple of times earlier this year they played international challenger events here in Europe and been the #2 seeds, and yet haven't got past the quarter-final of those two events. I mean, it's a wonderful experience for the Grimley twins to be in this situation, playing against former world #1s. But you also need to get that winning feeling by playing the international challenger events and doing well in those as well, when the pressure is on you to do well.
Yeah. It's much easier playing upwards.
Yes.
In terms of ranking.
Nice.
Oy,
Oh,
good.
did he get that up?
Yeah, he did. They're standing too far back in the defense.
Nice idea from Shetty, who the Grimley twins.
Yeah.
Yes, shuttle.
Yeah, did get it up. There was a big incident, wasn't there, in tennis very recently? I think it was at the Shanghai event where one of the men's singles players didn't get it up, but
Oh.
yeah, it was a double bounce. So Mr. Schwerev from Germany, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He was convinced he got the ball up and it was called a double bounce, and we could see on the replay clearly it was a double bounce. good rally. Good work by the Grimley twins. Brilliant!
Oh,
Behind the back, brilliant rally. Fabulous.
8-all.
That was a super backhand. Set his brother up at the nets. The backhand drive from Matthew.
New shuttle. Eight all. Service over. 9.
Just seemed to snatch at that.
not the best of service returns.
No. That was Christopher returning that one.
Service over.
I must say that it looks high. I know we can't really judge it, but it just looks like it is almost going downwards, that serve from Shetty.
Never push long. They don't look settled at all, the Indian pair. I honestly thought that maybe after they took that second game, the Indian pair would really stamp their authority. So all credit to the Grimley twins that they haven't been able to. Not at all.
Good lift.
And indeed, the Grimley twins have the advantage at the change of ends here in the third and deciding game on a run of 3 straight points. 11-10.
So again, the key things, we don't back off on the serve return, right? Every time we play in Shetty.
Again, don't rush yourself. Don't put yourself. Don't put yourself unless like this one, you don't push it.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Come down.
Thank you, coach.
Angle.
Thank you. Players on court. Release now. 11-10. Play.
So 11-10 in the deciding game in favour of the Grimley twins. Another good serve. Oh, that's super shot from Rankireddy.
11-all.
I think the racket carriage of the backcourt player in the service situation there, one of the Grimleys, is too passive. It's down as if it's going to be a defensive shot. He should move his racket up, so he's a tiny little split second early on it. No. Oh, the string gone.
Wow.
11.
Strings went.
White court, please.
Yeah. Not happy with that, understandably.
Just up here. Thank you.
Across the body.
And using all of his body to explain it, Robert Blair.
Well, just in case the players can't hear, I think that's a good idea.
Sort of like a human PowerPoint presentation there.
13, 11.
What a mind-boggling description.
Yeah.
Fabulous, Steve. That has tickled me. Nice. That's on the line.
They've got to be really careful now,
Okay.
Christopher and Matthew Grimley, because otherwise it's going to be a repeat of the second game, and they've got to do something different from what they did in the second game. I think the service situation, the serve returns got to go to the inside of the tram lines short. It's difficult on the flick serve.
Oh, fresh air from Matthew.
15, 11.
And Shetty and Rankireddy in control.
Oh, he'd anticipated well. What a pity from his perspective.
16, 11. Very quick.
All 6 points since the interval to
Play on.
You know,
seeds.
and that's an interesting point, Steve, because we heard at the start of this match, the Grimley twins won the toss. They chose ends that they wanted to start. As always, even when they win the toss, the Indian pair seem to choose to receive.
Yeah.
If they hadn't finished this match on the far side of the court, not that they've won yet, and that's landed in, but I wonder if they will rethink their philosophy on choosing ends if they win the toss of the coin.
I'm not sure they will. It seems like some players have just decided that that's how they're most comfortable, and then sort of let destiny make the decision.
Yeah, but
they will say, yeah, but you know, maybe we would have won the first game then and got really super confident and so on. So I'm with you, but I've just heard so many players explain what I don't understand.
But in sport, and a lot of life, we talk about control the controllables.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance to control which end you finish the match or which end you prefer to start the match, why on earth wouldn't you control that controllable?
Exactly.
Over.
Exactly.
17, 12.
And how much of a advantage would it take to make those players reconsider their choices?
Good flick serve from Shetty.
18, 12.
And the Grimley twins, they've totally collapsed again on this near side of the court. I have to say.
Christopher on that last turn of serve wasn't the best, was it?
That was where the service return should be played.
Nice.
19, 12.
So 9 of the 10 points since the change of ends to the Indian pair.
Chris.
I have to say the umpire's done extremely well with identifying
who's who?
the 2 Scottish players. Oh, good defence.
Service over.
Rankireddy was looking as if, I can't see, did that go over or not? There's partner between him and the shuttle. It did stay their side. Nice placement of the smash from Matthew. This is far from over yet, you know. It's going wide.
Yeah. And each rally becomes more and more important.
Yeah. And each rally won by the Grimley twins, the Indian pair are getting visibly more and more nervous.
On the centre line. Thank you.
Only 3 points adrift.
Service over. 20. Match point. 16.
Match point opportunities for the former world #1s and #6 seeds here at the Denmark Open. Rankireddy and Shetty. Drive serve.
Oh,
He's missed another.
he doesn't like the lighting in here, Rankireddy.
It's one of the smaller arenas we play in, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that the lights are slightly lower.
Yeah, I think so too. It must be the smallest arena in Super 750, Super 1000 level.
Yeah.
Ready to receive.
Still match point opportunities for the Indian pair. This time they convert on their second match point opportunity, beating the Grimley twins from Scotland in 3 games. 21-17 in the deciding game. in a match lasting an hour and 3 minutes. Well, even so, the
Match won by
Scottish pair have lost this match. I think they will gain an awful lot from this experience.
21-11, 21-17.
Now, final shots, the backhand kill, and victory is theirs. So confirmation of that scoreline, 17-21, 21-11, 21-17 in the deciding game in favour of Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. Welcome back to Odense and day 2 of competition here at the Denmark Open. We stay with men's doubles for our next match, and it's the 2-time former finalists Kim Astrup and Anders Skarup Rasmussen. In fact, they were beaten finalists last year up against Chu Xiang Chia and Wang Qilin of Chinese Taipei. Now, this match is from the 3rd quarter of the draw. And we can see that the 2021 winners, Hoki and Kobayashi, have literally just finished their match on court number 3, and they've come through against Arif and Yap. And the Popov brothers have come through as well in this quarter. So the pair from Chinese Taipei, left and right-handed combination. And of course, Wang Qilin, the right-hander, is the 2-time and reigning Olympic champion. Now just listen to the roar